Hi, my name is Lefty Lorene, and I am hooked on crocheting. This is a poncho I just finished making for a toddler. I used the C2C corner to corner stitch to make this, and I didn't see it anywhere. I don't read patterns, so I have to rely on tutorials or pictures. So what I did was I made a corner to corner halfway. I made 28 rows for a toddler size, and then I made two exactly the same. I sewed them together here at the shoulder. I left an opening for the head and closed it off on the other side. I did a nice ripple effect with treble stitches, 3 in every chain, and then around the neck I did a front post, back post, and I made room for, I made a double crochet so that I can pull a drawstring around there and add some pom-poms to it. That I will do later, but I am going to attempt my very first tutorial. Wish me luck, guys. If you got any complaints, sorry, please don't post it. Okay, so this is the first half of the next poncho. Also C2C, and as you can see I already straightened out the edges. I'll show you all how to do that in a minute. First, this is going to be for a 6-month-old, and it's going to be 22 rows from corner up to this point. Alright, so the yarn that I am using is Lion Brand Heartland, and it's a red wood color, and it is a medium weight. So you're going to need a pair of scissors, and I, for this project, am using an H hook, a 5mm. So let's have fun. Who wants to make a poncho? Okay, the first thing we're going to do is start off with a slip knot. Remember, I'm lefty, so I cross over and make a loop. Take the long yarn, pull it through the back, tug on the short string, and then I have my loop. I insert my hook and pull the long string. Okay, for C2C you're going to start off making 6 chains. Okay, the very first 2 are not going to be used right now, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 from the hook. Make a double crochet, and if anybody doesn't know how to make a double crochet, we're going to make 2 more right now. So you yarn over, slip your hook through the chain, yarn over, pull through, you have 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull 2 through, yarn over, pull the last 2 over. There's your double crochet. Let's try that one more time. Yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull 2 through, yarn over, pull the last 2 through, and there's your double crochet. So in total, in this one little square, you have 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now for the next part of this, we're going to make 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is called an increase. Alright, the first 2 from the work, and then you're going to yarn over and make a double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4, leaving 2 chains to work with. Okay, 2 more double crochets. Okay, now this is what you're left with. 2 little loops here. So we're going to take the right one. Remember, I'm left-handed, and we're going to flip it over. Now right over here, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. In between the fourth and the last, you're going to slip stitch in there. So you have a workspace right there. And you're going to do 3 chains, which is going to count as 1 double crochet. And then you're going to do 3 more double crochets in that space. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now you have a V. Okay, you get it? Alright, so we're going to go on to the third row. And we're going to increase by 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Double crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And then the last 2 chains that are left, you're going to do a double crochet in each one of them. Sorry if this looks a little bit awkward, but it's even more awkward for me having a camera right in front of me. I tried all different positions, but being left-handed, phew, not much of an option. Okay, so this is what we're winding up with. There's our V, and here's the last 4 double crochets that we did. So now with the right hand again, we're going to flip our yarn or our project, and we are going to slip stitch in the last row. And then we are going to chain 3, 2, 3, which counts as a double crochet, and do 3 more double crochets in that space. 2, 3, which makes 4, and then we are going to slip stitch into the next piece, and we're going to do the same thing. 3 chains, and then 3 more double crochets. 2 and 3. So now we've completed 3 rows. Okay, easy way to tell: 1, 2, and 3. Or you can count it this way: 1, 2, and 3. So no matter which way you look at your corner to corner now, is going to be easy to count how many rows you did. So we are going to do 22 rows each time, increasing at the ends with 6 chains. So let's keep on doing that. We'll do a couple more rows together, and then I'll let you work on your own, and we'll meet back here after row 22 is done. Okay, so we're going on to row 4. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain, double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. And then do 2 more double crochets with the last 2 chains remaining. I hope this is easy enough for you. I wish you could talk back right now, but good thing you can't. No offense. Alright, so now here's our work, and we're going to flip the right side over. Remember, I'm left-handed, so you would be flipping your left side over. And we'll slip stitch into that. I fold the work in half so that it's not in my way. So we chain 3, and then we do 3 more double crochets. Alright, slip stitch into the next cluster and chain 3. 3 more double crochets, You see how this thing is sticking up bothering me? Flip it over, hold it down. And one more double crochet to finish this cluster. Okay, now the last one is we slip stitch, chain 3, and then 3 more double crochets. Looking good, right? Alright, so let's go. Chain 6, 4th from the hook. My easy way of doing that is just counting 1, 2, and then going into the chain that's right above my thumb after I cover the 2. So you do 3 double crochets. I hope when I play this back I can see as good as you're going to see, well, the way I want you to see. Alright, so we're done with that. You flip your work over again, and you slip stitch into that last row. Chain 3, and 3 double crochets. Oopsie. Oopsie. I hate when that happens. Okay, 2 and 3. Slip stitch into the next cluster, 3 chains, 3 more double crochets, 3, 3, 3. And this goes so fast. What a cute little poncho. Oh, I'm starting to get tangled up here. Hold on, guys. Okay, next one. There you go. Slip stitch. Get out of my way. Chain 3. 3 more double crochets. And then the last one, slip stitch, 3 chains, 3 double crochets. Okay, let's see, can you see the work now? How's yours looking? I hope yours is looking as good as this is. If it looks like it's starting to flare out at the ends, don't worry, it'll all come back in. Not to worry. That happened to me a couple of times. Okay, so we're at the end of the row. We're going to increase again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 1, 2. Cover up the 2 chains from the hook, which leaves you 4 more. And you're going to do a double crochet. Do 2 more double crochets in the last remaining chains. I hope this goes well. Please be gentle on your criticism. You guys can be pretty brutal out there. Okay, you're going to go into your next stitch, slip stitch, chain 3, and 3 more double crochets. I think you guys got the gist of it. If not, I guess you could just watch over the first 3 rows again. But now, like I said before, this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. 6 rows? Dude! Yeah, I think you got it by now. I think you can handle the rest. And meet you back here on row 22. Okay, so you got your 22 rows done. I have mine done. And I hope yours came out good. So this is what we're going to do now. You see how the top of the row all goes into that pretty little detail. So we're going to make it completely straight. And how we do that is each one has 3 spaces, 1, 2, and 3. So in the first top, as soon as you turn from row 22, sorry about that, I didn't think that through. You're only going to chain 1 on the last stitch, turn, and then you're going to slip stitch in each chain. And then, hold on. And then you see right over here you got 1, 2, and 3. So you're going to do a double crochet in the first chain. Then you're going to do a half double crochet in the next. And then you're going to do a single crochet. Okay. For any of you who do not know the difference between the double crochet and the half double crochet, I'll show you right now. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go into the first chain with a double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, place your hook inside, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops, yarn over, pull it through 2 loops. We did that already. By now you have mastered the double crochet. Now you're going to do a half double crochet in the second stitch. So you yarn over, put your hook through the chain, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And that, my dear, is a half double crochet. For a single crochet, you do not yarn over first. You just simply stick your hook through the chain, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, and pull it through the 2 loops that were left on your hook. So as you can see, it's giving it a straight edge. So let's go on to the next cluster. Double crochet, half double crochet, and single crochet. And we are going to continue this through the whole row. Double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. You getting it? Here we go. Double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet. Let's try it again. Double crochet, half double crochet, oopsie, excuse me for that, and a single crochet. I don't know if I can, it's so awkward. Okay, again, double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet. I'm not used to working with my elbows on the table. That's what the problem is. And I don't know where to put this camera so that you guys can see it. Let's try it like that. Okay. Is that good? Can't hear you. Double crochet. Half double crochet. And a single crochet. You saw that, right? You saw how I almost made another one? Okay. Double crochet. Half double crochet. And a single crochet. Half double crochet. Whoopsie. Double crochet. Half double crochet. And a single crochet. Sorry, I'm getting distracted back here. Everybody wants to be in the picture. Okay, you see how nice and straight edge that is? Nice, look at that. Okay, so we got half of that row done, and we're going to continue to the end. Alright, how's that sound? Okay, so everybody got their nice straight line, right? Nice and straight all the way across. And you come to the end of the row. And then you have this little curve right here. So you're just going to go into that last chain and do a slip stitch. And then you're going to chain 2, turn your work, and you're going to do a whole row of half double crochets right across. Starting with the very first stitch, yarn over, you put it through, you yarn over and pull it through all 3. Sorry, didn't see that. Okay, let's do it again. Next stitch, yarn over, put your hook through the chain, yarn over, pull it through all 3. Okay, you're going to do half double crochets all throughout that whole row. Then we're going to chain 3, turn it, and then do a whole row of double crochets. Alright, I'll talk to you when we get to the end of this row. Remind you to do the double crochets. And this is pretty easy, isn't it? Going fast. Hope you guys like it. I don't know if you're making this for a toddler or not, but you can just figure it out. Just measure across while you're doing your C2C. Measure across the person you're making it for, from wrist to wrist, right across the back. Or you can take a jacket of theirs and measure from arm to arm. And then you have your length of the poncho, of how far you want to go with it. Okay, so all you need is 2 panels of that, and then we're going to sew them together. But we'll leave the middle out for their head, all depending on how big their head is. Alright, I'm not going to make jokes. So we're coming to the end of this row of the half double crochets, and then we're going to chain 3, turn our work, and we're going to work some double crochets through the whole row. Oopsie, come on, man. Why does that last one always want to mess with you? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Sorry, guys. Alright, here we go. Stop fighting me. There it goes. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. And half double crochets all the way across. You know the routine. Okay, so we're rounding off to the end of the row with double crochets, but we are going to keep on going. All right, last one, and then we are going to just slip on the last double crochet. We're going to do a half double crochet. We're going to chain one, and then we're just going to start doing, we're going to go down the whole side, down to the peak, down to the other side, and then we're going to continue around back up to the double crochet row, and we're going to do all single crochets. And of course it's not going to be easy because this is that rough edging, so good luck, do your best. Make me proud. Here, hold on a second. Okay, this is what we're going to do. You find the best way possible to make your double crochets. Space them very nicely, evenly apart. Not to worry, it'll just flow. You all know how to do a single crochet, right? Okay, you place your hook inside the chain, you pull through, there you go. Alright, so see how easy it flows? You'll be able to figure it out. Hook in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two. Hook in, yarn over, pull through two. Hook in. Sounds like I'm saying hooker, right? Okay, pull through two. Hook in, yarn over, pull through two. Hook in, yarn over, pull through two. Alright, so we're going to do our single crochets completely around the triangle, and I shall meet you back at the top where the double crochets begin, and we're done with that one side. And then we're going to sew them two parts together. So if you need to make a second panel, you take your time, go ahead, and I'll meet you back at the double crochet. You're doing great, by the way. Okay, so I did one side, and I just realized that when you get down to the tip, if you don't know what to do, it's going to bubble up. It'll just pull. So when you do your single crochets down the end, and you come to this point, you're going to do 3 single crochets in there, in the same chain. So this way, it doesn't bubble up when you lay it flat. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Okay, and then just do your single crochets up the other side of the row. Meet you back when you get to the double crochets. Okay, so we're at the end of the row, and you are going to go into the last stitch and slip stitch. You all know what a slip stitch is, right? That is when you take your needle, put it through the chain, you pull your yarn through both loops, okay, and we're going to cut it off at this point. If I sound silly, that's because I got this tapestry needle in my mouth. Okay, I said you were going to need a tapestry needle, right? Okay, why is it blurry? Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so you have your tapestry needle? Well, go and get it. What are you guys doing to me here? Alright, once you get your tapestry needle, you're going to have to cut a piece of yarn long enough to sew the top across. Except for we are going to leave part of that for the head. So that's where, and I forgot to mention this before, a measuring tape would come in handy. So now we got our yarn thread, or I mean our needle thread. We'll put that on the side, and we have our 2 halves. So if you notice that you see a difference on each side, okay, this is the side that's going to be inside the shoulder, okay? Alright, you see it right there? So we lay that flat, and then we lay this one on top of it, end to end. Now you can either pin it, or you can eyeball it, however you want to do it. Or you can fold it in half if you want, whichever way you want. Perfect fit. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, 2 identical sides. Now we're going to get the measuring tape. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to measure space for the baby's head. And like I said, she's going to be 6 months old. So a baby's head at 6 months old is anywhere from 16 inches to 19 inches. So we are going to make an opening at least 8 to 10 inches wide. So now we'll take the triangle and we will fold it in half so that we get the center. Okay, now that it's in half, let me see, we will measure 5 inches, and well, you know what we should do, because we don't, okay, this is 5 inches right here, 4, so we'll do 4 inches. Okay, can you see that? All right. Okay, we're going to do 4 inches. So we'll put a little marker in here. You can use anything, safety pin, bobby pin, a real marker, or just yarn, just like this. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're going to put a marker in here. Oopsie. You heard the cuckoo clock, right? So do you know what time it is now? It's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Just finished watching Empire. So now we open it back up, measure, and we have a space of 9 inches across, which is good for the baby to fit their head through. Okay, so then we're going to make the markers on the opposite side as well, so we don't sew that part together. This way, when we do sew it, we leave that space open. And let me show you what I'm doing right now. I'm going to take this off. And I'm just going to attach it together. Seems like a lot of steps just to do one thing, right? Sorry about that. You probably know a better way than me. Or not. This is my way of crocheting. Trials and tribulations. That's what you get for not reading patterns. Is that how you say it? Patterns, patterns. Alright, so switch this marker over here. Look at me. I thought I had a cameraman or something. I thought the camera was following me. Alright, that was such a fake laugh. Okay, so I got my 2 markers in. And now I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to place that on top of there. And I am going to sew the 2 pieces together. Okay, you got me? I am overlapping the double crochet on top of the double crochet. And then, of course, I'm not going to sew the head circumference, but I will do the shoulders down the arm again. Okay? So, I don't have a good workspace here, as you can tell. So, I'm going to do my best, and maybe you should too, to try and do it. I'll try and do it on camera. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, and I'm just talking way too much. Let me see what I could do here for you. My kitty cat is down on the bottom over there trying to interrupt me. Alright, so here we go. We're just going to do a simple weave in and out. Let me see if I can... Okay. Just get your thread in there any way possible. Okay, got enough in there. Leave a long enough tail. So this way if you need to make any corrections, you still can. Alright, so just, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, just weave in and out. Pull it through. Smart move to go back 1 space, weave in and out. Pull it through. Pull it taut so that it doesn't bubble up. See? You got a nice little gathering there. And not to worry, because we're going to go up this way and we're going to come back down this way to make sure that we have it a good, nice coverage. Remember, here's your yarn that you came out of. Go back again in this way. Alright, so now we came to our first marker. And we're going to lift the one side, weave in and out. And you're going to go across, making sure that you don't sew the middle part together. You guys having fun yet? Okay. Weave in and out. We're almost to the end of the opening for the head. We might even have to close that up a little bit, you know, once you try it on the baby. That's not a problem. Remember, we're going to make a drawstring with pom-poms on it too. So this way, once it goes over the baby's head, you want to make sure that you leave enough space so that it does fit over the baby's head. Once it's on them, the drawstring with the pom-poms is going to keep it snug and secure on their shoulders. Alright, so now we came to the other side of the opening for the head, and we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. We'll overlap it, and then we just weave in and out, making sure that you're picking up both sides. And remember, don't worry, don't get anal about it, just keep it going. And if you feel like you missed a spot, we're going to go down on the other side anyway. So we'll make sure that it's nice and secure and it's all even. And I have no idea if you're seeing this or not. Let me move this back a little bit. Oh yeah, nice. The hand is in the way. Weave in and out. Remember to pull it taut so that it doesn't bubble up. This is probably the worst tutorial you ever see. And if anybody marks that thumbs down thing, oh man, I'm going to be so pissed. Because this ain't easy. I got to give all you guys that do tutorials credit. And the way that you put all the instructions up there, this video is not going to have that, so don't look for it. Nope. Oh man, I went so far off. Look at what I did. You see? You see? You see? So, in the case of that, you see? Good thing I'm doing a mistake at this time. So, look how easy it is. You got to just pull all that out now, because look how far I went over. Because I wasn't paying attention. Yakking my gums. Just talking too much. Not paying attention. Now, let me see where I went off the beaten track. Okay, a little bit more. Oh my goodness. You guys are probably laughing your asses off, right? Yep. Okay, let me see. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Alright. Oh. Oh, damn. Alright, let's see. I need a bigger workspace. Okay. So now I need to thread my needle again. I hope you guys didn't make the same mistake. Alright, wait for me now. I wait for you, you wait for me. Be smart to put my glasses back on to do this. Okay, here we go. We're back in business. Sorry about the delay, guys. Alright. Okay, now, there we go. Oopsie, gotta go back one. My hand's all up in the way. See, that's what's wrong with left-handed people. Well, there's nothing wrong with left-handed people. It's that everything is made for right-handed people. Don't start sending me hate mail. Okay, we're at the end over here. I'll go back one, make sure that it's nice and secure and snug as a bug in a rug. And I want to make sure that I get this piece. And now we're going to go back up the other side. A nice secure fit. Okay, oopsie. Okay. You with me, people? Okay. Now you see how this piece right here, you want to make sure you get on that so that it's not sticking up. Okay? Look how easy that is. I think I learned that stitch in like 3rd grade. in grammar school. I'm not a sewer, as you can see. Alright, go back one space so that it doesn't bubble. And make sure you stay on the edge so there's no pop-ups. And we're almost to the edge, to the beginning of the headpiece here. So we're going to do the same thing. You can go either side. You can go the same side that we went before, which I will do. Oh boy, my hand is right in the way. Let me see if we could do it this way. Hold on. Will that be better? Yeah, that might be better. Hold on. Oh, what? Here we go. Okay, just like I said, weave in and out. Remember, there's going to be a collar, so it doesn't matter. Straighten it out. Go one back. Weave in and out. Don't make them real big weaves either so that you can see it. You know, just common sense. Okay, we're almost done. Go back one. Alright, now we're going to go along the other side. Go back one. Okay, here we go now. Remember the top of the edge. You want to make sure that you don't leave any gap showing. So go along the ridge, the top. Oh, that's nice. I hope you guys like this. I really do. I love this pattern. Okay. Now we're coming to the end. Make sure that you don't have any pop-ups. And when you want to just make sure that you pull it taut, secure it so that it's not, you know what I mean, like no gaps. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you see all these ends here. They're all going to get sewn in anyway. So we're not even going to mess around with them yet, because now we're going to go on to the next step, which is putting on the ruffled edge. Alright, where are we? Alright, so I'm just going to cut that off. Not going to worry about it. And you know what? I'm going to bring this piece down to secure them, those two ends. This way I don't have to worry about that later. Okay, so we're going to tie one off right now. Okay, one down, a gazillion to go. Okay, so now we have almost the finished product. Let me put my needle back down. And now we could take these out. Is it getting too late or something? Do I feel like I'm falling asleep while I'm doing this? Wow. I feel so spastic. Okay, here we go. Look at that! Voila! Voila! You see the head? Okay. It does seem a little bit wide, but like I said, we are going to be closing that up anyway with the collar. So, you have your poncho. Okay, you see down here where you have your beginning of your C2C? We're going to start on either one of those points, whichever you want to do, front or back. And by the way, my front is this right here. The way that the shoulder is sewn across the top, the back just flares open like that. And you'll see too on yours. That can be your back. It could be your front, whatever you want to do. So, now, let me catch this one. Did you guys ever figure out how to get the middle of the yarn, the ball of yarn out? I did. I just reach in, grab, and pull it out. That's how I do it. And then I find the end. How tacky is that? Okay, so now we're going to put the edging on as soon as I can find the end. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a treble crochet around the whole edging. If any of you don't know what a treble crochet is, it's what a lot of people call a triple crochet. I don't know why the confusion. If you read it the way it's spelled, it says treble crochet. If you read it the way that it's done, it would be a triple crochet. Go figure. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go to one of the peaks. It doesn't matter if you start from the front or the back. It's all going to turn out the same. So here it goes. Instead of going right at the very edge, after you make your slip stitch, we're going to go into the back of the third from the chain, and we're going to do a slip stitch. Okay, chain 4, and then you're going to wrap the yarn around the hook twice. Insert the hook into that same chain and pull it through. Yarn over. You're going to pull through twice. Yarn over. Pull through 2 more. Yarn over. Pull through the last 2. And that's your treble crochet. Okay, so we're going to wrap the yarn around the hook twice. Insert it into the same chain. And yarn over. Pull through 2. Yarn over. Pull through 2 more. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. So now you have 3 treble crochets in one chain, and we are going to continue doing that all the way through the whole edging. So now we're going to go right to the very next one into the back loop. Okay, you got that? Into the back loop of the chain. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. Okay, the next treble crochet into the same chain, pull through 2, 2 more, last 2. Okay, wrap your hook twice, insert your hook into the same chain, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And that, my friend, is how it's done. Okay, so remember to go in each back loop of your chain so that it wow, tongue-tied, it will create an effect that there is a line in front of your treble crochet, and it'll make everything fall upwards instead of it caving it down. Okay, you got that? That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. So let's do a couple more together, and then you can just do it on your own, or you probably are already past me anyway. Remember to go back. You twist your hook twice. You go into the back chain of the back loop of your next chain. Yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2 more, yarn over, go through the last 2. Alright, so let's just do this together quietly. Nice and quiet, okay? Sometimes I watch these tutorials and I'm like, oh my gosh, shut up. Just do it. Do any of you feel like that? Don't say you feel like that now at this point. Alright. So I guess, you know, you guys can finish it off on your own right now. And then I'll show you how I did the collar. Okay, we good? Alright, let me just finish this last, not this last one, this last cluster. And then you guys can go off on your own. I'm in the middle of watching Are You the One? You ever watch that show? It's funny. Okay, so we did the treble ripple stitch around the whole frame. And now we're going to do the neck. Okay, so you already have double crochet around the whole thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to slip knot, and we're going to put a row of half double crochets around the whole neck. So you can place this anywhere you want, in the front, in the back, it doesn't matter. It's going to go around the whole thing. So I'm going to go into the back. Let me see if I can find a way to switch better. Sorry about this, guys. So hard. My hand is going to be in the way either way. Let's see what I can do. Let's put you on the other side, maybe. Okay, and then I can't see. Alright, maybe that way. Let's see if that works. Okay, so I'm going to go in through the back. I'm just going to slip stitch it and make one chain. And then I'm going to go into both loops on each one and do a half double crochet. You're all familiar about how to do a half double crochet, correct? And all it is yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, and pull it through all 3, and voila. There, you did it. So just do your half double crochet all the way around, not skipping any stitches and not doubling any stitches. just make one nice round swoop of it, okay? So you get around to the end and you do a slip stitch, and that's that. You did your half double crochets. Now we're going to do 2 rows of front post, back post, and you're going to yarn over, and you're going to go to the back and in through the front. Yarn over, pull it through, and then we're going to yarn over and go in through the back, over to the front and back into the back. Pull it through both, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, then you're going to yarn over, you're going to go in through the front, around to the back, into the front again, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. Yarn over, go in through the back, past the front, back into the back. That sounds so confusing. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you can see the effect of it already. And we're going to continue doing this. 1 in the front, 1 in the back. So now we're back to the front. So you go into the front, around to the back, back into the front, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 more. Okay? Do you see it coming through yet? You will. Alright, let's do this. Now we're on a back post, and we're going to go front post, back post, front post, back post, front post. You getting it? Good. All right. Front post, back post, front post, back post, let me flip this around so it's more comfortable to work with. Alright, now we're back to a front post, back post, front post, back post. It's so much simpler when I don't have to explain it. Front post, back post, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. Okay, so we just completed one row front and back post, and you're going to just continue in the round. just continue doing the same thing. One more row. Remember, this one is for a 6-month-old, so we're only going to do 2 rows of this, and then we're going to top it off with a row of single crochet, and we are finished except for just the drawstring and pom-poms. So I think we're going to finish this off with the single crochet, and then I'll do a different tutorial for the pom-poms if you don't know how to make those. Alright, what do you think? So go ahead and finish it off. Finish one more row, so you'll have 2 rows in total of the front and back posts. And then we're going to do one last row of single crochet. Why am I talking like a moron? And I'll meet you back after the front and back post rows are done. Okay? Ciao. Okay, so I came to the end of the row for the end of the second row of front and back posts, and we are just going to go into the next stitch. We're going to go a front post, single crochet. What is that, single? Single crochet. Okay, and then all the rest are just going to be a regular single crochet. You're going to go both loops, not just one, both loops. You get that? Both loops, single crochet. What the hell? Okay. You all hear how I'm mispronouncing this word, right? Look, I don't get it. I don't know why all of a sudden I don't know how to talk. So any of you that have been looking on my YouTube page and saying, how come you don't do a tutorial? So now you know why. Okay? I am not very good at this. I'm much better off just sitting here figuring out how to make stuff that you guys can read, or yikes. Anyway, I hope at least one of you understood all my jibber jabber. And I hope you like this poncho. Okay, so as you can see, tutorials are not my thing. I can't wait to watch this back. I'm probably going to trash the whole thing. You may not even see it. Alright, we're coming around to the end. Dun, 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 dun. I really like this poncho. Alright, so the neck has a little bit of give, so it'll stretch to go past the head, and it'll be snug enough where it doesn't fall off of her shoulders. Okay, here we are, last one, slip stitch. Voila, we are done. All you have to do now, sew in your ends, and you have a freaking gorgeous little poncho. How do you like that? Huh? We did it. We did it! Well, I hope she likes it. And I hope you do too. My name is Lorene, and I'm hooked on crocheting.